Hey y'all, Bunkle here again with another video for you. If it's your first time here, well, then it's not another video for you, of course. It's your first video here, so welcome to the channel. And if you've been here before, well, welcome back. Definitely appreciate you hanging out here with me as going through some pack rips and just living life in general. Hope you've been having a great day. Today's definitely been a good one by me. I still say most days are. Some days might be better than others, and other days might be even better than that. But you take every day as it comes and know that you got through the worst stuff of the day, and you're all good. Anyway, I'm going to be getting to doing some 1991 Donruss baseball. Donruss, yeah. All right, there we go. 1991, retake 1991 Upper Deck baseball. Now, the star of this, of course, is to find the Nolan, but that's not necessarily some of the only good stuff that we can get out of these. There's a bunch of variation cards or variety cards. You have Hall of Famers. You, of course, have the iconic Michael Jordan card in here. Now, that could be considered a Michael Jordan rookie card, baseball player. You also have the Chipper Jones rookie card, the Mike Mussina rookie card, as well as a bunch of other cards. Now, if you're looking at PSA value, of course, the Michael Jordan is the big one. There's a Hank Aaron hologram that's inserted in very rare packs. There's a stolen base leaders with a variation. That's an interesting one. It's a Loop Rock Rickey Henderson with a date on front or no date on front. Now, Rickey being one of my favorite players ever, I'd like to find either one of those. In these videos, that'd be great. What else would there be? There's a Rickey Henderson, Nolan Ryan, a Day to Remember card. For one reason or another, the Star Rookie Checklist, oddly enough, on a PSA 10, it's about $75. So that's interesting to me. Of course, I'm not somebody who's really big on checklists, but I can say that we marked them up and ripped them up and everything else as kids. So some of the ones from the late 60s for some people, early 70s, mid 70s for people like me, all the way through the 80s. You got to wonder how many of them are really actually surviving. Also, if you consider the number of miscut cards and all of that, from, I'd say, the mid to late 90s all the way back through history, you had a lot of miscut cards, so those might not qualify as a PSA 10, of course, on the really, really old ones. They don't really give it as much consideration. Anyway, so let's get started on these. I got the Wall of Fame ready. I got some frappers ready for anything really good that we might pull out. And what I would say is if there's anything that I miss, whether it's Hall of Famer wise or anything like that. Now, I don't necessarily put all Hall of Famers on my Wall of Fame. Maybe that's just my bias as far as players and memories that I have. There's some players I definitely put on the Wall of Fame before some Hall of Famers, but we'll get through that. All right, we're starting off with Jamie Moyer, just hanging out there, taking in another game. Now, some of the cards that I will be going through probably after this video and just on my own, one of the variations that seemed to be happening as I was doing some research on this is some of the holograms on back are not baseball related. Some of them are hockey related. I think there's a couple basketball related ones. There's a, NBA Jams or something similar to that related one also. So I'm not going to be on the lookout for those, but if I do find one later, I'll keep you updated and let you know. Okay, so we started off. We have the Blue Jays. San Francisco Giants. I don't know why that looked like Blue Jays to me. I might have to check my eyes sometime soon. Got the Seattle Mariners there. All right, it's pretty interesting. Okay, 1917 Revisited. That's a pretty interesting card. I think I'm going to keep that one up there. I'm saying, because it looks like the Black Sox uniform. See if I can get that up nice and tight. It's a pretty interesting card there. I'll get that frappered up in a minute. All right, we do have our first checklist. Mickey Tettleton, Tom Candiotti, and our first hologram, one in every pack, is the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know if you can see it there, and hello, you can see me. Oh, there we go. I knocked the camera over. I'm over there. Hello. You got Matt Williams, Sean Dunston, Dave Hollins, Juan Augusto, Steve Fry, Pedro Guerrero, Kevin Seitzer, and Alvin Davis. Now, Pedro Guerrero, I remember as a Dodger, part of the great Dodgers teams. And he's with the Cardinals there. So we'll get the Black Sox 1917 revisited card up over there. Shoeless Joe gets his spot on the Wall of Fame. Not that often you get to put a card that has at least a pseudo picture of Shoeless Joe. Of course, that would be a pseudo picture because it's not going to be a photo, and it's probably of the current team at that time, 1991, which, of course, to now is a long time ago, but during 1991, it was right then and there, so. All right, let's see what we have here. Starting off with Chris Johnson. Top prospect, I guess not. All right, nice card there. Jack Morris, Detroit Tigers, pretty cool. Ron Oyster, Bob Walk. I don't know which direction he's throwing in, but between the arm and the facial expression there, it looks like he's going to be throwing it to the moon. Got Gary Templeton. Jim Deshays. Yep. All right, on this one we have the Philadelphia Phillies. The Wizard of Oz, just looking like he's having a good old time there. Gonna frapper him up. That's just a great card. Mike Lavalier, and some flippage going on there, and again, and again, and again, and again. Ellis Burks, Jerome Walton, Jack Armstrong, Stretch Armstrong, Mark Whiten, got Billy Ripken or Ripken Light, Paul Abbott, and we got our first Nolan. Baseball Heroes. Nice one there. 1989, 5,000. Very cool. Number 15 of 18. It's a great card to find. I'll definitely frapper up the Baseball Hero. So it seems like just about everything that I'm finding that's going to be going up on the wall is a sideways card, except for the great Ozzie Smith. He's just having a good old time. I wonder if he knows something. He's just laughing at me about what I might not find inside these packs. Keep that one front and center. That's just a great card of him. Really great picture. Wonder what the joke was. All right. Next pack being popped. This is a 10-pack opening, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Is it 10? Yeah, I think it was 10. Something around that. If I lose count, y'all keep it for me. All right. Got the Baseball Heroes, another Nolan there. That's great. 1981 all-time leader. Great card there. All right. We got the Dodgers with Ramon Martinez. The better of the Martinez brothers, according to Pedro. Got Steve Decker, Steve Buscemi, Dan Gladden, Bip Roberts. I don't think he's going to fly like Superman. Jesse Orosco, pitched forever and a day. And we got another Phillies hologram. Hector Villanueva. Jay Buhner, big bat he had. Mark Eichhorn. Matt Young. All right, we got a Neon Dion there. Great card there. Always happy to find Deion Sanders. Eddie Whitson, Steve Bedrosian, and Benito, or Benny Santiago, Benny and the Jets. I don't know why music's so much in my mind today. I mean, more often than not it is anyway. But I keep, for some reason, just pulling out parts of songs for y'all today in this video. All right, we got the Nolan hanging out next to Ozzie. I think that's a pretty good team lining up. All right, next pack opening. Let's see if I can get some order to this. I doubt it. So I can tell you that Upper Deck was notorious for the flip and reflip. And I mean, I'm glad by this time they've gotten card collation correct, where they're not getting too many doubles in each one. But all right, we got the checklist 1 to 50 and 51 to 100. I don't think that's the one necessarily that we're looking for. That would be the Star Rookie checklist. Mark card number 1. That's card number 100. We got Dwight Evans. Great to find that. Nice card there. Got my Yankees with Roberto Kelly on the front. I mean, I don't remember him ever being all that big. He didn't deserve the front of the card. Carlos Martinez, Dan Gladden, Todd Benziger, Greg Swindell, and we have the Giants hologram now. Robbie Thompson, Jeffrey Leonard, Greg A. Harris, Jay Howell, Mike Felder, Greg Carteret, Darren Fletcher, and Charlie Lee Brandt. Next pack going. I sound a little bit raspy. It's a bit dusty today. You know, we're moving some boxes around the garage and all of that a bit earlier, so not exactly allergy season, but you know, you still get them. Okay, we got Roger Sulkeed, Brian Barnes. Yeah, and I know I showed one of the cards that's in the later part of the pack there. If you caught that, don't tell me, I won't tell you. Mike Schooler, Reggie Harris, Eric Shaw, Rick Russell. All right, now we got ourselves a Detroit Tigers hologram. John Russell, Mitch Webster, Scott Erickson, Bert Blyleven, Hall of Famer there, Rudy Cienez, Chris Hoyles, Kelly Downs, Rick Sutcliffe, and another Ryan Baseball Heroes. We're definitely finding the Nolans. So I will get another Nolan Ryan up on the wall. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, you know, I'll definitely take some Nolan Ryans. Any day, every day of the week. All right, next pack. Oh, and there's another one on the bottom of there, but we'll get to that afterwards. All right, we're going to start off with the hologram of the Cubbies. Got to straighten that up a bit. Got that mostly off camera. All right, Darryl Boston, Joe Girardi, Otis Nixon, another Bert Blyleven, Deion James, John Tudor, Brett Saberhagen, Pete O'Brien, Jose De Leon, Jose Rio, Tony Pena, Darrell Akerfields. We got ourselves the Minnesota Twins. and the Houston Astros with the big bat of Glenn Davis there. And we got ourselves another Nolan, the 6th of his no-hitters. So lining up the wall with Nolans, that's for sure. It's not very hard to find the Nolan in these packs. And the way things are lining up, looks like we're finding the Nolan in every single pack. All right, we got Jim Vetcher, Reggie Sanders, Eric Karros, Tom Edens, John Farrell, Don Carmen, Rafael Ramirez, and another Cubbies. John Kruk, Mackie Sasser, Herm Winningham, Mark Whiten again, Chet Lemon, Damon Berryhill, Bob Welch, and Jeff Treadway. All right. Those stacked a bit better there so they don't fall all over the place in a minute. No Nolan Ryan in that pack, that's for sure. I think that was only the second one we did not find the Nolan in. All right, we got Kenny Rogers, not the singer and not the chicken. Got Willie Banks, top prospect. Jeff Conine. Darrell Akerfield, Eric Plunk. Joey Cora. Brian Harper. And the St. Louis Cardinals hologram there again. Bobby Bowe, he's looking all goofy. Wonder if he's just pre-predicting his contract with the Mets where they pay him forever. All the way until there's a new New York. Got Dave Steve. Now, he was a great pitcher. Completely underrated. Dave Smith. Darren Lewis. Mel Hall. Dan Plesac. Darren Fletcher, and Dwight Smith. Down to the last two here. And although we found a bunch of Nolans, and the Dion is an interesting card, the Ozzie is a fun card, and the Black Sox card, not much else we found in these, surprisingly. I mean, there's still a chance. All right, we got Jim Acker. There we go. I think I called it again. Got another chip. Another Chipper Jones. Sweet rookie card there. That's one of the ones we'd look for in this set. I'll keep that on the side. Now, when I say another one, there's another time that I did open these packs and pulled the chipper out of those also. So, got a hot hand. Jamie Moyer. Stan Javier. Scott Bankhead. Still looking for the Michael Jordan. Jose Uribe. I did get my Yankees hologram, though. That's a good sign. Now, I'm not sure if the Michael Jordans got a chance in all packs or it was only some. Stan Belinda. Another Jay Buhner. Mark Kubica. Chris Gwynn. Randy Myers. Jack Clark. Saberhagen. And Jose de Jesus. Now, it's funny, I read De Jesus and I started to read De Leon. I think there's a big difference there. All right, we got the chipper. And you know what? I'm going to hard pack him already because that looks really nicely centered. I'm going to compare him to the other one to see because I am going to be sending some cards off to get graded. I'll end up doing a video sharing which ones that, in my opinion, I'm going to get graded or I should get graded. Because some of the cards that I have pulled and I've gotten doubles, triples, quadruples of, I may end up rolling them out to get graded and then selling them off. I would definitely suggest check out my eBay. I have new stuff being listed up there every day. Not only sports cards, but all sorts of other stuff also. Getting ready for the holiday season, and one of the things I do on the side is reselling. So it's a side hustle I have. And that could be anywhere: housewares, homewares, clothing, shoes, all sorts of different stuff. You never know what you'll find there. Got Dwight Evans, and absolutely there will be sports cards there as time continues. Or I should say more sports cards. Got Tim Wallach from the Montreal Expos. Jack Morris again from the Tigers. Scott Radinsky. All right, Rocket Roger. Nice card there. Not Hall of Fame yet. Will he be someday? That stands to be seen. Going to be frappering him up. Glenn Allen Hill. Carlos Quintano. All right, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates there. I was talking to somebody about the Pirates the other day also. Absolutely remember the Pirates teams of the late 70s. Aging myself a bit there. Yeah, I know. All right, Mark McGuire. Nice card there. I would have been definitely fired up to have found him in 91. Got Mackie Sasser. Mark Guthrie. Jim Abbott. Chuck Krim. Chili Dog Davis. Jeff Brantley. And Andre Galarraga. All right, pretty cool. I will get those two frappered up now for y'all. And the Rocket Roger, definitely. So all in all, I'd say this has been a pretty good rip. I definitely enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed putting it together and opening these cards. Chipper Jones is the star of this one, I'm thinking. Although, to me, the coolest one is probably the White Sox's Black Sox. The 1917 remake is pretty cool. Interesting card. I can't say that I've seen that one or had that one before. I may have, but I don't remember it. So, anyway, again, as I was saying, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed opening these packs. Definitely stop by again. Make sure you comment, subscribe, thumbs up, all of that great stuff. I totally enjoy bringing this content. I enjoy opening these packs. It's been a fun ride so far. Anyway, y'all take care. Stay well. Stay blessed. Bunkle out.